Hello. So I literally have told nobody that I was going live. So if you end up here, it's, I guess, meant to be, I guess you could say. But the reason why I'm going live is because I just want to talk about how grateful I am for all of you guys. So just quickly, because I won't be here for a very long time, and if people do show up, I will say hi to you, but I just kind of want to say what I want to say, and then I'm actually going to go edit because I do have a video that is going up today. But I know I've said thank you a bunch of times. Hey, Deb. I know I've said thank you a bunch of times throughout these last couple weeks, specifically for helping me reach my goal and allowing me to still be a partner here on YouTube and, have monetization. Although that's not the most important part of being a YouTuber, it's not even like in the top three. Top three, I'd say, is having fun and making friends. I guess you could put that together, and making memories, and just being able to show your create. I can't speak, but that's okay. Just being able to show your creativity through a cool website, and it's going out to the world. Anybody can see this stuff if it's public, and it's really cool. If you ever go, like, if you're a YouTuber and you ever go through your analytics and you go and you see all the different places in the world that people are watching you from, it's mind blowing. I have people from countries everywhere, like the whole globe. There is somebody who has watched us pretty much everywhere, and to think about how crazy that is, okay? Because the world is huge. We know that. The world is a very, very big place. To think that I have people that have watched me from India and, like, I don't even know where else. There's a whole list. And I mean, I could go through it, but that's not what matters. The fact is that people from all over the world have seen me, have heard me speak, and I want to think that a lot have enjoyed watching, but maybe some haven't. But that's not the point. The point is, I'm so grateful to be able to be here and do what I do and love what I do, and it's crazy to me that so many of you guys have helped me, and for what? Just because you wanted to. Because there was really nothing in it for you guys other than a little giveaway, a little silly giveaway, a letter and some pictures and whatever. But I know that's not why any of you guys did it. You did it because you're good people, and I am so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that, and it's really, like, all I can say is it's mind-blowing because that's what it is. I grew up believing that I'd never be anything. I'd never be good enough. And, some days I still believe that I'm not good enough. And you guys make me feel good. You make me feel good enough. And although I don't feel good enough all the time during this time where I was trying to get enough hours, I really felt important. I felt good enough, and I can't thank you guys for that any more than just saying thank you and trying to explain it, because the way that I feel are like, it's a mix of feelings. They're good feelings, but it's something that I can't explain. It's just something that I feel, I don't know if you really know what I mean. Maybe there are words for what I feel, but I just don't know them. It's just this overwhelming amount of happiness, and I feel really good. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. I feel really good, and I love you guys, even if you've only ever been here once. That's one time that you took time out of your busy life, because everybody's busy doing things. We all have our own issues and life, and the fact that you're taking time to watch my mouth move and listen to my voice, you know time is the most precious thing we have, And the fact that you're spending some of it with me, I can't thank you enough. I hope that if you're watching this, you want to become friends with me, because, you know, I want to become friends with you. I love making new friends. I love finding people all over the world and listening to their stories and getting to know them and their way of life, because it's all really different and really cool. I love YouTube. I really, really love YouTube, and I love that I got this opportunity. Although I'll probably never be a big YouTuber, which once was my dream, I found something even more important than my original dream, and that's community, that's friendship, that's this. This is amazing, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. And I know that as long as I'm able to pick up a camera, I always will. Probably not every day, because I'm kind of enjoying not doing it every single day now. But I'll never give it up, because this is amazing, and it's definitely something I wanted in life. I didn't know exactly how I wanted it, but now I know how important it is to my daily life, to me, to, you know, keeping myself sane. Talking to a camera is really good therapy. And if you've never tried it, you should, because it is amazing. But more amazing than the camera itself is the people who are watching what's coming out of the camera, and that's you guys. And just thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I've been thinking of I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and it's just mind-blowing. That's it. That's all I can say. It's mind-blowing how amazing it is. So, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not going to cry, though. I'm going to try not to anyway. But, yeah. I'm going to read what you guys said now, just to see. Deb says, it makes me so happy that you made it. Also, that you were reminded of your passion. I'm not crying. 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm not crying. I'm actually not crying. I'm being honest with you. It is kind of like an emotional thing to talk about, and I mean, some people would cry talking, but I have like an itchy nose, and it's making my eyes water. I know you're not going to believe me anyway, but I was blowing my nose. Thank you guys for all of your kind words. Seriously, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not crying. I'm actually, see? I'm not crying. Yeah, I just want to say thank you. I'm having a good day, and, you know, I'm just thinking about all the things that are making me happy and how well my life has been in the last 3 months. Moving here has done so much for me, mentally, physically, everything, because it's a fresh new start, and I feel so good. I don't know what's going on with my brain, because normally it's depressed and anxious all the time, and I've not had that much anxiety, and I've had no depression, so it's amazing, and I want to take advantage of this happiness and feeling well while I have it, because I don't know how long I will. I don't think that I'm cured of depression and anxiety. I think that's something that will follow me through life, but I've definitely learned that it can get better, and it will get better, and that good times are ahead. I lived 5 years in a little crappy house, and I didn't work, and, you know, Shawna had trouble finding work, so we didn't have very much money. We barely had anything, and the only reason why we were able to live was because of our families helping us. But now we're here, and we barely need help from family at all. I mean, I'm sure we could live without any help from our family right now, but they like to help us, so we don't deny them. But it's amazing how fast it can change, because I went from living in that little crappy house for 5 years thinking that was my life and that's all I would ever have. And now we're here and we're making huge plans about the future and, like having kids, and it's all coming soon, hopefully. And it's just crazy. It was like a switch. It was just, she got a job interview and we moved. And that was that. It took us 5 years of doing nothing, and just like 1 month, boom, switch, we're here. That's how life can go. And this is turning into like a therapy session about not giving up on your life, but the main message is I'm grateful for all of you guys and everything that I have. And if you think your life sucks right now, just know that it can and will get better. Sometimes it feels like it won't, but it will. There's always something good. Even if there's a lot of bad, there's always something good within the bad, and it can and will get better. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for it all. I love YouTube, and I'm not going to quit YouTube. I'm still going to be here. I'm going to upload a vlog today. I hope you guys all watch it and comment. Commenting is the most important thing ever. Not really, but you know what I mean. I love going through the comments. I haven't in a few days because I don't have like a lot. I like to build it up so that there's a lot, so I can sit there for like an hour and go through them. But yeah, when the vlog goes up today, if you really want to make me happy, go watch it and leave like a lot of comments, because I like a lot of comments. It's never annoying. You can leave like 20. I don't even care. It's awesome. So, thank you for listening to me speak. And I'll read what you guys are saying here, but I'm gonna go in a second. Thank you, Lindsay, for being so happy for me. Deb says, that's exactly how I feel about YouTube and the community I've joined by vlogging. I never thought it would bring me true friends. Same, and it really did. Like, best friends. Deb says, you have so many good things coming to you. I always said that, and I hope that you're right. Jonah, do you realize what you just did? You were ready to go negative, but you brought it right back to positive. I try to do that, Lindsay says, I suffer from depression and anxiety, so I know how it feels. Yes, it sucks. It really, really sucks in the worst times. But then going through happy times like this, where like I feel level-headed and, just overall amazing, it reminds me that the depression isn't forever. It might come back and it might affect me again, but I know that I can get out of it, and that it's not a forever trap. Some days you feel like you can't get out of bed, and it feels like it's going to be that way forever, and then you move and you have a new house and new things that you like, and old things that you liked but couldn't do that you're doing again. And it's just, life is so short anyway, that even if you're depressed and anxious for a lot of the time, it's still worth going through the bad to feel even a little bit of good, because life is all we have. Once it's over, it's over, so we might as well like take what we can and enjoy that. And it might sound like, I don't know, I'm not a professional. It might sound like going through depression and anxiety for years and years isn't worth it, but it's not like that all of the time. Everybody smiles. I've never met a person who never smiled. Like, I feel like we all have moments of happiness regardless of what we're going through, so we should live for that. We should live for the little bits of happiness, and the big bits too if we're getting them. But some people are really, really depressed, and It's difficult, but I really honestly do believe that there's better days to come. And I've been having a good couple months. I'm sorry that you've been having a bad day. You know, you you will be strong again. You will have good days. We're all going to have good days. We're all going to have bad days. That's what life is. That's what being human is. Sometimes it's hard to deal with all the emotion that we feel and like all of the things that are going on around us that we feel powerless to control, because at the end of the day the only thing that you can control is yourself. And sometimes it's really difficult to control how you feel. I don't believe that we can necessarily always control how we feel, because that is what depression and anxiety is. It's a disorder where you can't control the things that you're feeling. I feel like people who don't have mental illnesses don't realize that, because they feel like, oh, if I want to be happy, I'll be happy. If I want to be sad, I'll be sad. But it's not as simple as that. Our feelings are, sometimes it feels like they're not even us. They're just something that's in us that we can't control. I don't know. I don't know if it's making any sense. But I feel like if you change your mindset, there are some things you can change, but a lot of the time with depression and anxiety, it's a lot more difficult than just thinking it away or thinking in a different way to make it go away. It's way more complicated than that, and I don't ever want anybody to think that I'm saying that you can think your way into happiness, because it's not always the case. But for me right now, just taking it one day at a time has been amazing for me. And I don't really want to get into the whole talk about like work and stuff, but that is another thing that I do want to conquer and accomplish. I really want to accomplish getting a job and holding a job, but for me right now I'm not there yet. And for all of the people who understand that and understand where I'm coming from and why I can't do it, I appreciate you guys so much, because there's so many people who are like, oh, well, if you can go to Walmart and you can go to Dollarama and you can do this, that, and the other thing in public, why can't you get a job? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't go anywhere alone. I'm always with Shawna or another family member that I trust and feel comfortable with. At any moment, when I tell one of those family members or Shawna that I need to leave, we leave. And that's the difference right there. When you're working, you can't just leave. So I'm working on that. I'm really honestly, and you can see it through the vlogs. You see that I'm going out in public and you see that I'm trying. I'm really, really trying hard to work on that, because I do want to be able to work. It's not as simple as just, putting out a resume, getting a job, and going. Like, my brain doesn't work that way. I can't speak. The reason why I've been as good as I have been is because I'm not pushing myself to do things I feel I can't. I am pushing myself, but I'm pushing myself so slowly and carefully that I'm not allowing myself to fall into a depression, because I will. I've done it a million times. Anytime I push myself too hard, it becomes too much and I shut down. I don't want to shut down. I want to do everything that I can in life, and I want to be proud of myself, and I want to feel good. And I want other people to feel good too. If you can't work and people are making fun of you because you feel that you can't work because of your mental state and you're worried about things that could happen, please don't let them change how you feel about yourself. You can love yourself and not work, okay? I'm not working right now, but I'm doing laundry, I'm doing dishes, I'm cleaning the floors, I'm making supper, I'm taking care of the dogs, I'm keeping the fire going. I still have worth, even though I'm not bringing in cash. Money isn't everything, and it shouldn't be seen that way. And I came here to talk about being grateful for you guys, and the whole, like, just having so many friends and an audience. And I'm really, really grateful for that. And I know that the whole conversation switched into a mental health kind of session, and I don't know, hopefully you guys enjoyed that a little bit and it helped you. it was random. It was really random, but it's really how I feel, and it's really where I'm at in life right now. And I feel really good, and I want others to feel really good. And honestly, if you ever need anybody to talk to, or you feel like you have a friend that needs somebody to talk to, but they don't know who to talk to, I'm here for anyone. I got lots of time on my hands, and it feels good to put smiles on people's faces. It really, really, really does. And I have some things coming up in the future that I can't speak about, but if you stick around for about a year, I can tell you in about a year's time, and then you'll understand why I didn't tell you. There are very, very few people who know what I'm talking about, and it's gonna have to stay that way. Sorry, but it's gonna be really good stuff, and hopefully it'll put smiles on a lot of people's faces. Deb sent me money. She has to stop doing that because she's amazing. And I told her yesterday that she's like a sugar mama to me now because she just keeps giving me money. And honestly, if I had a lot of money, or not even a lot of money, if I had money, I would refuse it, but I need it. So I use it for things that I need every time she does send me money. Honestly, let's just get into it right now. I would not live here. This house, I would not be in this house if it weren't for Deb. Honestly, I would not be here if it wasn't for Deb. There's a bunch of other people who helped as well, but honestly, 100%, I needed Deb to be here. She didn't need to do what she did, but she donated a lot of money to get us here. And if it weren't for her, we would not be here. So, thank you. And I thank her all the time, like privately. It's just, I never want to go public and like thank people too much or like make it a big, huge deal because, well, one, it's hard, you know, it's hard to talk about stuff like that and it come across the right way because sometimes people will take it the wrong way and see either myself and Shawna as people who are like begging for money or something like that, which is not the case because we don't ask for money, we don't beg for money. So that is not the situation. And it puts those people who are helping us and giving us money and stuff in a situation where maybe people will try to take advantage of them because they know that they helped us, you know? So it's like, for me, it's like a weird thing to talk about publicly. And like, you know, you don't want to offend anyone, you don't want anything bad to come of it, but Deb has honestly helped us so freaking much, and she has to stop. She has to just stop and buy herself some stuff. What is going on up here? I didn't see everything everybody said because I'm talking way too much. Hey! Yeah, there is a huge difference with me since I moved. I feel it, like it's huge. It's amazing how good I feel. Deb says, "You're the second person to tell me to stop. Mel told me not to. Not to yesterday too? Oh, okay. I think I understand what you mean. It was confusing when I read it. I love you guys. I really, really do. But I gotta go. So, I didn't expect anybody to come watch because normally I have to like send out a link so that people see it because they're not getting notifications, but I'm guessing that you guys got notifications today, or you were just scrolling through YouTube and happened to find me. But I wasn't trying to hide, I was just not trying to put a whole lot of attention on it because I didn't know how long I was going to stay, and I didn't plan on staying this long. I'm editing today too. I'm gonna go edit a vlog right now, and it should be up in about an hour or so. It all depends on how long it takes for me to edit, and it only takes about 5 minutes for it to go up, so it shouldn't be too long. But I want to thank you one more time. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here any day that you were here. Anytime that you watched a video, just know that it meant a lot to me. And it might seem like such a little thing to just get one view, but to me, I'm not seeing it as views, I'm seeing it as people. And people watching me, that means so much to me, because it means that at least some of you that are watching are enjoying what I'm putting out. And I love what I do, and even though I'm not doing it for like a real job and making like a lot of money from it, it still means so much to me. And if I ever get the opportunity to do this for actual money, that would be amazing. So I'm gonna keep pushing forward and see where things go. And even if I don't ever get to turn this into a full-time job, which I'm doubtful, but I'm still hopeful that maybe I can. Even if I made $100 a month, it's still something. But even if I don't do that, it's still something. Without the money, it's still something. But just thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And go watch today's vlog once it goes up. And if you didn't watch the last one, go watch that. And just go watch something. And if you don't want to watch me, go watch somebody else. And just, have a good day. Yes, never stop dreaming. I won't. See you guys.